Hi, I'm Jeffrey Parker, and welcome to the world of Jeffrey Parker Interiors. Today I want to share with you the process of construction for an interior design project. Oftentimes, a client purchases a residence, whether it's a house or an apartment, and they basically love the bones of the structure to a point, but in actual fact, there are always things that the client wants to change to suit their personal needs. Today I'm going to share with you the process from construction through that building out of the desired environment to its completion. The first thing we always start with is a floor plan and drawings. Those drawings can become elevations, detailed design drawings, but everything comes from the floor plan, which is generated first. For certain projects, we are fortunate enough to actually acquire additional space, be it an adjacent apartment or an adjacent two apartments, that allows us to remove walls and redefine and recreate the space and rooms that we desire for the project. Once we've actually established the perimeters of the rooms and established the space of the apartment, we then go into the furniture layouts, the furniture plans for each room. This is a little bit more involved in how each room functions, how many people one wants to sit in a living area, how many people one wants to sit in a dining area, how you use your master bedroom. Is there an area with a writing table? Is there an area with a sofa? So once we've established the overall footprint of the new apartment, we then complete it with the furniture layouts that accommodate the needs of the client. Once we have established the floor plan and the furniture plan for the apartment, we then move into the detailing of built-in cabinetry, the kitchen design, the bathroom designs, the details of the moldings, of the doors, of all of the trim work, and that's all designed out to suit the aesthetic of the apartment. That also involves the ceilings, which oftentimes have tray ceilings, coffered ceilings, detailed step perimeters to the edges. All of those drawings are then done based on the floor plans that are approved in conception by the client. Once all of those drawings are completed and approved, then it is bid to contractors. The contractor is selected and you have all of your permits in place and go into the apartment, into the project, and do demolition. The construction process can take anywhere from 8 weeks to as much as a year, depending on the extensiveness of the design and the scope of work. During that construction process, first the walls are established. If there are walls that are being moved, if there's demolition where walls are being removed, those are removed. And in the very first part of that phase of construction, you are establishing the new walls that delineate the spaces. Once the stud work for those, or the framing for those walls, have been erected everywhere within the project, then that is the opportunity for additional plumbing to be installed, plumbing pipes, the electrical work is run. Anything that needs to be done that is behind the walls when they're finished, all of those sub-trades or subcontractors, their work is now completed. At that point, the walls are closed up and all of the finished details are manufactured, fabricated, installed, and finished on site for the finished product to then be ready for paint work, special finishes, and wall coverings. Simultaneously, while this construction phase is progressing, that is the time that you are simultaneously doing the last selections of materials, shopping with the clients, finalizing furniture orders, finalizing your flooring, your wall treatment, your decoration aspect of the project, finalizing those orders and having those things fabricated. That includes the selection of the mosaic tile or the marble, the stones that would be used in the bathrooms, the plumbing hardware that you would use in the bathrooms, the wall finishes, the fabric schemes, the carpets would be selected and purchased, the upholstery would be selected and ordered, so that when you get to this point where the construction is done and you are ready to start finishing the apartment, the wallpapers are there to be hung. The wall finishers are scheduled and go in and start doing the finishing of the walls. The paint colors are selected and the painters start doing the finished paint work. This is the final push to complete the construction and fabrication of the apartment for what usually is a week of installation of the curtains, the rugs, the wall-to-wall carpeting, and the loose furniture and furnishings so that the client can actually move in. That is a very exciting week and a very hectic week because you have people hanging curtains, hanging wallpaper, hanging light fittings, many trades sort of in the same room at once, which has to be orchestrated very carefully. But it is an exciting time, and then you walk in one day and you go, wow, this is finished. Look at this. This is so exciting. This 6 months or 9 months or a year or more process has now come to completion, and you go, wow, this is what I've dreamed about. So today we've shared with you some of the insights of the construction process. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a little more about what it takes to make a beautiful interior. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.